Hey guys, in this video we're going to go over the pro and cons of the Midea Cube dehumidifier. And again, this is the 50 version in gray, but it's the same exact thing as the white one, just a different color. And also if you have the 20, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just for a smaller area and has a smaller tank. So one of the things I really like about this dehumidifier is the fact that it's collapsible. So even though it looks pretty big right now, it's very simple. Let me turn this off. It's easy to collapse it in when you want to store it. So basically this kind of just drop in the bucket and it makes it a lot simpler and easier to store. So that's a really cool thing. It also has an app so you can control it from your phone. So you have the power button. These two arrows allow you to set the humidity level you want, and it has a smart sensor. So once it reaches that humidity level, it will automatically stop. And the other modes is just the fans if you want it on low or high. The mode allows you to have it on set, which means, you set it for like 50% and it detects the humidity in the house. The next mode is if you want it continuous. So you put it on the setting and it continuously dehumidifies the home. And the last one is if you want it on max. For example, if you had some kind of flooding in your basement or something like that and you just needed to run it at full power, that's what you would use. Also, the fill level, you can select 1, 2, 3, etc. And that's because, once this is full, and we'll go over that later in the cons, but once this is full, it can get a little heavy. So you can set it to stop dehumidifying once it reaches a certain amount of water. So if it's filled up this way, or this way, you can tell it to stop and then you can empty it. So you have to empty it more often, but it's not going to be as heavy. And the timer is if you want to run it for a certain amount of time. So I'll let it run for like an hour or two and then it automatically shuts off. So lots of really good stuff. It's very, very efficient. I'm in Texas where it's hot and humid, and my house is over 3,500 square feet, and it was able to dehumidify the entire house within maybe like a few hours. And it's working great. I mean, honestly, it's doing a much better job than the one I had before. Now, when it comes to cons, I honestly only have one. And it's not a deal breaker, but I wanted to mention it. So for example, right now, this means that the bucket is full. Okay, so it did its job and all the water has been collected into the bucket, which is great. Now all you have to do is lift this off and now you have this big bucket full of water. But that brings me to, like I said, the con is that this is very heavy. And so it's not the easiest thing to empty. So like I said, it's pretty heavy. So overall, this is a great unit, and so far it's been the best dehumidifier I've had, and I've had like, I don't know, half a dozen in the past few years. So yeah, I definitely recommend getting this one. Thanks for watching.